Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I have a makeup tutorial for this look on my face right now. So I went for quite a bold kind of gold and green eye and a really gorgeous kind of vampy berry lip, which I think is still kind of festive because we've not quite given up on the fact that Christmas is over yet, but not too overly Christmassy. So I think this would be a really good look for a New Year's party, for example. So yeah, I have been dying to do a green eye makeup look for ages and I've finally got round to it today. So if you'd like to see how I got this look and what products I use, then just keep on watching. So let's get straight into the makeup. I have already primed my eyelids and just set that with a powder, and I am going to go in with this colour here out of my Soph by Makeup Revolution palette. That does have a name but I can't find where I put the insert, so I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'll try and leave the names of the colours in this palette in the description box down below. So I'm just going to use this as my transition colour, nothing too over the top, just something really kind of simple to use for the other colours to blend into basically. I've been seeing quite a lot of people doing green eyeshadow looks recently and I really just want to have a go at my own, and this green shimmery colour in this palette has just been talking to me for ages and I haven't really got around to trying it yet. So that is the aim I am going for today, is to do some kind of green eye look. So I'm not just working from one palette today, I'm also going to use my Magic palette by Juvias Place, and I'm going to take just a little bit of the colour Nana just to warm up the crease slightly. I don't want to go in with too much of this colour, I just want like a little bit of a wash of it again for the green to blend into, which is the main colour I'm going for in this look. You'll have to bear with me a little bit in this video. I've been really quite ill this week. I've had most of the week off work. The day I'm filming this, it's actually Christmas Eve and I'm feeling better than I was, but I'm still not there. I'm quite croaky and congested and yeah, I don't feel 100% to be honest with you. Which is just lovely for Christmas when I've got to do lots of entertaining and cooking and lots of busy things, but I'm sure I will get through it. Now dipping into yet another palette. This is my Morphe 35B and I think I'm going to go in with a bit of this colour here and just start building the green colour into my crease a little bit, not taking it up too high because I don't want to look too crazy. I just want this colour to kind of start the transition from the green into the kind of more warmy brown colours I've put in the crease, because this isn't too much of an intense green, so it should hopefully start the blending process. That is my theory anyway. I think I'm going to go for a bit of like a halo eye, so I'm going to take everything right up on the inner corner of my eye as well. I'm just going to go back in with the previous brush I used and just go back over the edges between the green and the brownish colours and do some more blending. So it's not looking that good at the moment, but I'm hoping once I've finished it will look a bit better. Fingers crossed this is going somewhere. So I'm going to go in with a bit of a darker green now, again from my Morphe 35B palette, and just start building up the colour on the inner and outer corners of my eye. I'm taking this on quite a defined brush just so I can get it quite nice and precise. Please excuse the state of my hair today. I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. It's just not doing as it's told at all. Like, I've got baby hair galore going on and yeah, just not a good hair day today. So at the time I'm filming this, my giveaway actually closed at like midnight last night, and I was still up and about at midnight last night, so I drew the winners straight away. I was gonna kind of film a really quick video and upload it today announcing them all, but I've contacted all the winners and all of them have got back to me already, so I don't really need to do a video to let the winners know themselves because they all already know. But if you are interested in who won, then I will leave a list of names below, basically, just in case anyone is interested in who won the giveaway. So this is starting to come together a little bit more now that I'm building these colours up. So I hope you've all had a really lovely Christmas. Obviously when I'm filming this, it's before Christmas, so I don't know what mine's going to be like yet, but by the time you'll be watching this, Christmas will have been and gone yet again for another year. So yeah, I hope you all had a lovely time. And today, which is Christmas Eve, I am going to have my mum round this evening for some dinner. I've currently got a cheesecake in the oven and I'm going to make salmon, which I know isn't all that Christmassy, but I've got to do different meals for my mum, my dad and my sister, because they're all useless and like my parents aren't together, but my sister couldn't do the same day as either of my parents and she wanted a proper Christmas dinner, so I'm doing a proper Christmas dinner when my sister's round, and my dad is getting a pie and my mum's getting some salmon because I just really could not face cooking 3 separate Christmas dinners because that is very expensive and a lot of effort. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, so Christmas Eve I've got my mum round. Tomorrow on actual Christmas Day we are going to Craig's parents and spending the day there. Boxing Day my dad is coming around and like I said I'm making him a pie, and then the following weekend, so the weekend of the New Year, my sister's coming round and we're having like a proper Christmas dinner that weekend because she is a nurse and she's working all over Christmas, so she won't get to have a Christmas dinner this weekend. So my camera cut out, but basically all I've been doing is kind of going back and forwards with the greens, intensifying the colours on the inner and outer corners, and then using my more neutral crease colours again, just going back and forwards between the two colours until I was happy with like the intensity and the blend between the two. So I'm still feeling like I could darken up the inner and outer corners a little bit, so I think I'm going to go in with like a little teeny tiny pencil brush and use a really dark brown. I'm going to use this one here from my Soph palette and just add a little bit in right on the inner and outer corners. Just to make things a little bit more intense. Ideally I would have done this with like a really dark green, but I don't actually have one, so maybe I should have thought about that before I did this video, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, this. So now going on to the lid colours, I am first going to take the green shade out of my Soph Makeup Revolution palette. Like I said, I've lost the insert out of this, so I can't remember what the name is, but I will try and find out. I want to say it's like Pine Tree or something, but I honestly can't really remember. So I'm just packing this onto my lid in the centre where there was kind of a gap where I hadn't put any shadows. I absolutely love this colour. So it's not just a flat green, it's kind of got like golden flecks in it, and I just think that's so pretty. I kind of feel like a lizard at the moment, but in a good way, if that makes any sense at all. So I was going to use some of like these green colours down here in my Magic palette, but I don't think I really want to because I just love this green on its own. But the one thing I might do is just take a smaller flat brush. I think this is actually meant to be a lip brush, but yeah, anyway, and take a bit of gold and just pop that right in the centre of the lid. I'm just using this gold here in my Soph palette again. Just pop that right in the centre to highlight it slightly and kind of pick up on the gold that's already in the green. So I've just popped that in the centre of my lid, and I'm just going to go around the edges again with a bit more green just to kind of blend it in a bit. So I'm quite happy with how that looks for now, so I'm just going to go off camera and do the rest of my face, then I'll come back and do the lower lash line and some lips and bits with you. So that is the rest of my face done. I've put some brows on and I've put some lashes on. These are my Ardell Demi Wispies, and can we just take a moment to appreciate this highlighter because I really love it. This is the Smashbox Spotlight palette in the shade Pearl, and yeah, I really love this palette. So I'm going to get on and finish off my lower lash line, then my lips, then I need to get going because I've got to start cooking. So like I often do with my eye looks, I'm just going to do the same on my bottom lash line as I did in the crease, but I think I'm going to skip out the brownie colours. So first I'm going to take this colour from my Morphe 35B. Again, mainly just focusing it on the inner and outer corner because we still want to go for that halo effect. And I'm using a bigger brush for this than I normally would because I want to kind of smoke it out quite a bit today. And also going back in with the darker green from this palette. I'm just making sure I'm kind of blending the colour up into the eyeshadow on the top of my lid as well. It's only just dawned on me that my eyes match my dress. I don't know why it's taken me this long to notice, but unintentionally matching. Now back into my Soph palette, I'm taking the brown colour and popping that right on the outer and inner corner like I did on the upper part of my eye. And now taking the brush I used the green on and going back in with the metallic green colour and just kind of lining it up on the lower lash line with where it is applied on the top. And I've tried to kind of push that between my lashes as much as possible so there's not too much skin showing. And again, I'm just going to take the same gold that I used on the upper lash line and again line that up with where it is on my lower lash line. And I think I'm going to take a bit of this same colour on my inner corner. I don't usually go for black on my lower waterline, but I think I'm going to use some today. So this is my e.l.f. waterproof gel pencil, and I'm just going to pop that into my waterline. I usually feel like black line is a bit harsh on me in my waterline, but I feel like this is quite a heavy look anyway, so I can just about get away with it. Now finally for the eyes, just to pop some mascara on my lower lash line, then we are all done. This is the Stila Mile High Lashes mascara. Now normally with quite a heavy eye look like this I'd go for a very nude lip, but I am feeling like I just want to be a bit extra today, so I'm going to try a dark lip. So I'm going to go in first with this OCC cosmetic colour pencil in the colour Lydia, which is a dark kind of plummy colour. And just line my lips with this. And now they're lined, I am going to take the colour Dusk Till Dawn from Freedom. And this is one of their little £1 lipsticks that comes in their little sets. I just really love this lip colour. So this is the finished look. I really hope you like it. I am really pleased with how it's come out. Like I said earlier in the video, I've been wanting to do a green eye for ages, and yeah, I'm just really happy with this one, although my lashes are being a bit of a pain in the bum. So anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you have all had a lovely Christmas, and I hope you all have a really lovely new year. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have another video up before the new year or not, so if I don't, a very happy new year to you all. So don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this look, and if it's something that you would like to recreate. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave as well. Thanks very much guys, see you next time, bye.